I am going to help you learn to meditate. When you learn to do this, you will be at a level of mind where you will be able to free your imagination for solving problems. For now, we will be concerned only with meditation. Problem solving will come later on. Because you'll be learning without an experienced guide, I will use a method slightly different and quite a bit slower than the one we use in mind control classes. You will have no trouble with it. If you only learn to meditate and stop there, you will be solving problems anyway. Something beautiful happens in meditation, and the beauty you find is calming. The more you meditate, the deeper you go within yourself, the firmer the grasp you will have of a kind of inner peace so strong that nothing in life will be able to shatter it. Your body will benefit too. At first, you will find that worries and guilt feelings are absent while you are in meditation. One of the beauties of meditation at the alpha level is that you cannot bring your feelings of guilt and anger with you. If these feelings intrude, you will simply pop out of the meditative level. As time goes on, they will stay away longer, until one day they are gone for good. Shut up! This means that those activities of the mind that make our bodies sick will be neutralized. The body is designed to be healthy. It has its own healing mechanisms built in. These mechanisms are blocked by minds not trained to control themselves. Meditation is the first step in mind control. By itself, it will go a long way towards setting free the body's healing powers and giving it back the energy it once squandered on tension. Here is all you have to do to reach the alpha, or meditative level of mind. When you awaken in the morning, go to the bathroom if necessary, then return to bed. Set your alarm for 15 minutes later in case you drift off to sleep during the exercise. Close your eyes and look upward, behind your eyelids, at a 20-degree angle. For reasons not fully understood, this position of the eyes alone will trigger the brain to produce alpha. Now, slowly, at about 2-second intervals, count backward from 100 to 1. As you do this, keep your mind on it, and you will be in alpha the very first time. In mind control classes, students show a variety of reactions to their first experience. From "that was beautiful" to "I didn't feel a thing." The difference is less in what happened to them than in how familiar they were with this level of mind in the first place. It will be more or less familiar to everyone. The reason for this is that when we awaken in the morning, we are often in alpha for a while. To go from theta, the sleep level, to beta, the awake level, we must pass through alpha, and we often linger there through our early morning routine. If you feel that nothing happened during this first exercise, it simply means that you have been in alpha many times before without being particularly aware of it. Simply relax, don't question it, and stay with the exercises. Even though you will be in alpha on the very first time, if you concentrate, you still need 7 weeks of practice to go to the lower levels of alpha, then to theta. Use the 100 to 1 method for 10 mornings. Then count only from 50 to 1, 25 to 1, then 10 to 1, finally 5 to 1, 10 mornings each. Beginning with the very first time you go to your alpha level, use only one method to come out of it. This will give you a greater degree of control against coming out spontaneously. The method we use in mind control is to say mentally, I will slowly come out as I count from 1 to 5, feeling wide awake and better than before. 1, 2, prepare to open your eyes. 3, open eyes. 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, feeling better than before. You will establish 2 routines. Then, one for going to your level and the other for coming out of it. If you change the routine, you will have to learn to use your new version just as you learned to use the first one. This is useless work. Once you have learned to reach your level with the 5-to-1 method in the morning, you are ready to enter your level any time of day that you choose. All you need is 10 or 15 minutes to spare. Because you will be entering your level from beta rather than the theta, light level of alpha, a little extra training will be needed. Sit in a comfortable chair or on a bed with your feet flat on the floor. Let your hands lie loosely in your lap. If you prefer, sit cross-legged in the lotus position. Hold your head well balanced, not slumped. Now concentrate on first one part of the body, then another, to consciously relax it. Start with your left foot, then the left leg, then the right foot, and so on, until you reach the throat, the face, the eyes, and finally the scalp. You'll be amazed the first time you do this how tense your body was. Now pick a spot about 45 degrees above eye level on the ceiling or the wall opposite you. Gaze at this spot until your eyelids begin to feel a little heavy and let them close. Start your countdown from 50 to 1. Do this for 10 days, then 10 to 1 for another 10 days, then 5 to 1 from then on. Since you will no longer be limited to the mornings for this practice, establish a routine of meditating 2 or 3 times a day, about 15 minutes per session. Once you reach your level, what then? What do you think about? Right from the beginning, from the very first moment you reach your meditative level, practice visualization. This is central to mind control. The better you learn to visualize, the more powerful your experience with mind control. The first step is to create a tool for visualization, a mental screen. It should be like a large movie screen, but should not quite fill your mental vision. Imagine it behind your eyelids about 6 feet in front of you. You will project onto the screen whatever you choose to concentrate on. Later, there will be other uses for it. Once you have built this screen in your mind, project onto it something familiar and simple, like an orange or an apple. Each time you go to your level, stay with just one image. You may change it next time. Concentrate on making it more and more real, in 3 dimensions, in full color, and all its details. Think of nothing else. It has been said that the brain is like a drunken monkey. It lurches willy-nilly from one thing to another. It is surprising how little command we have over this brain of ours, despite the fine work it sometimes does for us. At other times, though, it operates behind our backs, treacherously creating a headache, then a rash, then an ulcer to top things off. This brain is too powerful, far too powerful to leave out of our control. Once we learn to use our minds and train it, it will do some astounding things for us, as you will soon see. In the meantime, be patient with this simple exercise. Using your mind, train your brain to go quietly into alpha and to attend exclusively to the job of creating a simple image more and more vividly. In the beginning, as our thoughts intrude, be gently forgiving. Slowly push them away and return to the single object at hand. Becoming irritated or tense will bring you right out of alpha. This, then, is meditation as it is widely practiced throughout the world. If you do this and nothing else, you will be what William Wordsworth called a happy stillness of mind, and more, a deep and durable inner peace. This will come as an exciting experience as you reach deeper levels of mind. Then you will take it more and more for granted, and the excitement will pass. When this happens, many drop out. They forget that this is not a trip for its own sake, but a first step in what may well be the most important journey they have ever taken.